Hello dear students, welcome back to video classes. Today I have come with a new topic, that is poem. The poem name is The Village Schoolmaster, which is composed by Oliver Goldsmith. Let's have a look on the introduction of the poet. Oliver Goldsmith was born in Longfield and was educated at the Trinity College in Dublin. He was awarded the degree of Doctor of Medicine, but he never practiced as a doctor. His major works are The Traveller in 1764, Vicar of Wakefield in 1766, The Deserted Village in 1770, and She Stoops to Conquer in 1773. This extract gives a character sketch of the village schoolmaster who taught the villagers there. It also gives an account of the views of the children and of the villagers of Auburn about the schoolmaster. Oliver Goldsmith was an Irish novelist, playwright, and poet. He was best known for his novels, children, and the novels were The Vicar of Wakefield, his pastoral poem, The Deserted Village, and his plays, The Good Natured Man and She Stoops to Conquer. If we talk about his early career and his childhood, Goldsmith's birth date and year are not known with certainty. According to the Library of Congress, he told a biography that he was born on 10th November 1728, born in Longfield of Ireland. In 1744, he went up to Trinity College, Dublin. Neglecting his studies in theology and law, he fell to the bottom of his class. He was graduated in 1749 as a Bachelor of Arts, but without the discipline or distinction that might have gained him entry to a profession in the church or the law. He settled in London in 1756, where he briefly held various jobs. He was an influential writer who died in 1774 because of his kidney failure. Such kind of effective writer, what message he conveys through the poem, let's read and find out. Beside yon strangling fence that skirts the way, with blossomed firs unprofitably gay, there is in his mansion skilled to rule, the village master taught his little school. The poem is an excerpt from the longer poem by Goldsmith called The Deserted Village. Means it's a part of a poem. It's small extract which has been taken from the Deserted Village. In this present excerpt, Goldsmith conveys the speaker's sentiments about the teacher. The word village in the title clearly suggests that the poem is the school is set in a rural area. So coming to the school surrounding, talking about how the school looks, the fence beside which is the fence where it is existing means which the school building was situated is described as straggling. Straggling means which has spread out. We can see here, beside yon straggling fence that skirts the way, means there is a fence. When we go and see the school in one of the corner of the village, the school is situated, the fence is there. The fence, children, it's a kind of compound by made up of wooden sticks. So that fence has spread up, it has spread out. The road which is leading to the school, means when we cross that fence, there is a path straight which is going to the school, and when we go on walking on that street, on that road, we see at both the sides unprofitably gay, means the road leading towards The school was lined with flower, which were unprofitably gay. The phrase, actually, it is the phrase suggests that the flowers that were blooming beautifully were not being admired or appreciated. Means the flowers are beautifully blooming there, but no one is caring them. That they look beautiful, unprofitably gay. This meaning it suggests that the flowers, they are blooming beautifully, but they are not admired, they are not cared, they are ignored. In the following couplet, the speaker refers to the school building itself, the noisy mansion. There in his mansion, he says, in the noisy mansion, bustling with the activity of teaching and learning, the village teacher who managed a class taught his lessons there. The term master denotes the respect he enjoyed. The speaker goes on describing the teacher's character. The speaker goes on describing the teacher's character and style of teaching. Each description is rounded off in a rhyming couplet, children. Okay. See, once I'll read again. Beside yon straggling fence that skirts the way, with blossomed firs unprofitably gay. There in his mansion, skilled to rule, the village master taught his little school. A man severe he was and stern to weave. I know him well, and every truant knew. Well, had the brooding tremblers learned to trace the day's disaster in his morning face. If we go with the meaning of second paragraph, means with the fifth line, the teacher was very strict and had a stern look about him. Stern look means strict look. The speaker states that he knew him well, which means that he had an in depth understanding of his teacher and could probably read his expressions and gestures. Yes, speaker we can take maybe a colleague or a friend, but when we talk about the children are very good to read the expressions of the teacher. Am I right or not, children? Not only teachers, about parents also. So, based on their expressions, the child will be responding, the child will be talking. One thing we have to keep in mind, children, we should not forget our morals. We should not cross our limits. Means, I am talking relate to the student life. Student life means you are very good in identifying the expressions. Am I right? You are very good in identifying the gestures of a teacher. If you find that the teacher is very strict, accordingly you have to act to them. Means accordingly you have to complete your every task. You should not give a chance of complaint. That's what I want to tell. Complaint means uh, a kind of remark, a remark that you have not completed work. That's what I want to say. This guessing was maybe because of his closeness with the teacher. The word truant implies that the speaker might have encountered with the angriness of the teacher. Am I right? See. Well had boarding tremblers learned to trace the day's disaster in his morning face. So these two lines tells about the strictness and the angriness of a teacher. The next two lines, what they tell, when the children come to know when the teacher enters in the village school, when the children observe the expression of a teacher, if they find that the master is angry, if they find that master is not in a good mood, then it was spread out in the whole school. That news was spreading out to everyone. Everyone was getting a news that today master is not in a good mood, teacher is not in a good mood. That will be a kind of disaster to them. Disaster means a huge kind of destruction. Children means it's just a description given here. Means the children will also not enjoy his company. If the teacher, they find if the teacher is in a good mood, they will enjoy their company, they will enjoy their lessons. And if they find that the teacher is not in a good mood, they will also get disturbed. Means we can say the innocence of a children is expressed here. They not want any of the teacher to be in a bad mood. So the day's disaster in his morning phase, it becomes early in the morning. If they find that will be the whole day, it will disturb the whole day's activities. It will be just like the day's disaster. That's all for today's session, children. I will continue with the same poem in the next session. Till then, take care of yourself and keep on studying. Hope to meet you soon. Thank you.